Hello everyone, my name is Luan, and in this video I'm going to talk about the VLOOKUP function. It's a very common Excel function that you really should learn, so hit the like button and share this video with your friends so everybody will know how to use it. This function is a little bit more confusing than the others I've been teaching you so far, so I recommend you to watch this video until the end and pay attention. Here we have this table that shows us some products with their product ID, product name, type, and price. And here in the cell, I have this drop-down list where I can select any of the product IDs that are in column A. So the problem that I'm trying to solve here is that every time I select a product ID in my drop-down list, I want the price of the product to appear in the cell here automatically. And for doing this, we could use a VLOOKUP function. So for that, I'm going to type $VLOOKUP, open parentheses, and now it's very important for you to understand that what this function is going to do is to get the product ID here, look for it in this column, in the vertical direction, always top to bottom, okay? And once it finds it, the function is going to stop analyzing the cells here, and it's going to start analyzing the cells right in front of this one, in order to get the price here in the fourth column of our table. And once it finds it, the function is going to show us the correct price here in the cell. So for the first parameter, I have to select the product ID that I'm looking for. And for that, I could just click here, type a comma, and now the function asks me for a table array. And for that, I could just select the whole table where my product IDs and prices can be found within, and type a comma, and now the function asks me for a column index. And maybe that sounds a little bit scary at first, but don't worry, it's quite simple. It's like the function was telling me, hold on, okay, I already got that you're trying to find this product ID here in this table, but once I found it, I don't know which one of these values here that you want me to get for you. Is it the product name or type? Or maybe it could be the price. So we have to make clear to the formula which of these columns has the information the formula has to look for. And we do that through the column index. So notice that here I have the first column, here I have the second column, third column, and here I have the fourth column. And as I want the values that are in the fourth column, I'm going to type here 4. And if I wanted the product name, it would be 2. And if I wanted the product type, it would be 3, and so on. So now I'm going to type a comma here, and the function asks me to select true or false. In our case, I'm going to select false because I want the product ID found in our table to match exactly the product ID that I selected in my drop-down list. And if I had selected true, things would work a little bit differently. And if you want me to make a video about VLOOKUP with true, leave it in the comments below. But for now, I'm gonna just close parentheses here, press enter, and now every time I select a new product ID here in my drop-down list, the price is automatically found. Another important thing to know about this function is that the value that is selected in the first parameter, that in our case was the product ID, has to be always in the first column of the table you selected in the second parameter. Otherwise, this function would not work. And the VLOOKUP function always do its search, top to bottom and left to right. So for example, if you want this function to find values from right to left, you should use this function combined with other ones, or even a combination of functions like index match or the function XLOOKUP. And if you want me to make videos about that, leave it in the comments below to let me know it. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And that's it for now. See you on the next lesson.